and get my co-host on board as well. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hello.
Welcome. If everyone can just mute, we are just waiting for everyone else to join in. We will start in the next minute or so. Thank you so much.
Yes. Hello, my president.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, how are you doing? God
Fine,
bless
thank
you.
you.
Yes, it's a great pleasure to be here. And I can see people of like minds, great minds. And I believe this very conference will lift the whole world to greater heights, which I believe, and I give the kudos to our president.
Yes, yes. Give us a chance to start this conference in an official way. Then moderators will allow everyone to speak. So kindly mute yourself right now unless we start the official ceremony.
Oh, good evening from Kenya. Hello, everyone. I'm Susan Wausiego, and I'm glad to be here.
Let's start the countdown, and we are going to start. And the tech team, we all are okay to start today's the first day of the conference. Hamid,
yes, please.
are we
We're good
ready?
to go.
Okay, thank you so much. Dear moderators, we are waiting.
Good day, good afternoon from everyone, wherever they're watching us from around the globe. Welcome to the IWDC, which is the International Women's Day Conference 2024. We welcome each and every one of you where we are saving women's future. As we wait for my co-host as well, Queen Lucipo, she will be joining us. My name is and I'm calling and I'm coming through to you guys from South Africa. Welcome to this auspicious occasion where we will have a number of speakers today and the Sector for Peace and Humanity speakers coming through as well. We have a number of guests that will be joining us. Why are we here? It is such an honor that the International Women's Day Conference is an initiative that started in 2021. It aims to create a global platform for women to foster gender equality and drive transformative change across all sectors of society. We started off in year one with our journey with just 15 countries. In year two, we had 50 countries. And now we have over 110 countries who've joined us. In year one, our theme was, it was time for change, where we're identifying women leaders. In year two, we were talking global challenges, where we established the Global Women Development Network. We had over 50 countries who joined us. The inspiration and motivation was for women leaders. In year three, our theme was putting rural first, where we were connecting women globally by the GWDN network under various global initiatives that were benefiting women leaders globally. In this year, our theme is saving women's future, benefiting women leaders individually and under their own consideration as well. As we start this occasion this morning, we start off with our video that will have our flag ceremony with global anthems for IWDC. We will have our speakers promo, and one of our ambassadors is also the one who's singing in this video. Over to you guys, technical team. Thank you.
This is the Global Women's Anthem. Let's sing it together. It's easy. Just repeat after me. Here we go. I say across the continents. You say women are unique. Within our cycle, our color is one. Women are the circle that shapes our world. We rise from the grassroots. I am because we are. In our circle, we're inspiration to one another. Unity, support, and collaboration. We help each other. Creativity and innovation. The earth's our mother. Amidst adversity, women's strengths blossom. Resilience is our nature. Women have that Midas touch. Giving one, women will return 10. Investment is our forte. Women are accountable. We network to balance the world, not to dominate, not to dominate. Equality is justice, and equity is humanity. We are intentional. We are here to enhance the economy. Women are remarkable. In leadership we thrive.
Thank you so much for that intro video. Thank you so much. Now we're going to have 1 minute of silence as we open up this program for Palestine and Gaza. As we open up, we're going to be taking that 1 minute now until 4:12. Thank you so much for that silence. We are women who promote peace. We're women who want to see peace perpetuated all over the world. Now we will be doing a video for the speaker's promo video.
Is from the heart of Ujunwa, from Nigeria. I'd like to say thank you to all the women for joining us on our Women's Day Conference. Little me, my future is bright. Little me, my future is bright. And I smile profusely, now I understand what the mirror does. I can see my beautiful future, even from my little self. I never knew that I could change my world.
It's a marathon of 5 days, and we welcome all the speakers that will be joining us in the next 5 days, starting from today, the 4th of March, till the 8th of March. Now we are led by a great leader in this as our vice president, as our president, I mean, Dr. Tamara Al-Gwalagasi. If she can come in as the chairperson of the GWDN, which is the Global Women's Development Network, and the chairperson of IWDC 2024. We welcome you, Dr. Tamara. It is your turn now. Dr. Tamara, are you ready for your opening speech?
If Dr. Tamara is not present here, so we can call our Goodwill Ambassador for her speech. This is Dominica, so you can invite her also. So after this, Dr. Tamara will join for the opening ceremony.
Thank you so much. We can have then Ms. Dominica Zamaro, who is a soprano singer from Italy. If you can come in as with your opening speech.
Yeah. I'm just here. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Yes, you can.
Okay, perfect. So I'm very honored. I'm very happy to be here with you. It's a so important international conference with women around the world. I'm very honored because I represent art and music. I'm opera singer. I just performing in Florence yesterday. I'm so happy to be here with you. It's a message of peace, of love, of music, because with music, with art, it's like fratellanza with other women around the world, because it's a very difficult moment now. One week ago, I was performing in Syria. Everybody told me, "Oh, you can't go to Syria; it's very dangerous there." But I going. I was in Syria. I was performing the opera theater. It was my peace message for women. That I'm with them. I'm with women, and I support women in this difficult moment of war around the world and no peaceful time. So I'm very grateful that you organized this beautiful conference with all women around the world. It's something special, important. My message is just music. I'm just musician. I prefer to singing than to speaking. But I will be singing for you everywhere around the world, because music is a really peace, message of peace. This is very, very important. I performing in 10 different languages, different composer. Very soon I coming to South Africa in Pretoria, performing the Opera Theater, April 13. So it will be also my message of peace that I performing around the world, in Europe, in China, in Africa, in America, everywhere where it's possible, because music is really message of peace. Thank you so much for the invitation. I will follow you with my heart. It's beautiful because we women, we are powerful women. We can exchange ideas. We can exchange our message of peace. We can support each other against violence. I live in Italy, but in Italy now there was many violence for women, unfortunately. It's very, very sad moment. So we try to support women who suffer the violence in family, special. So it's music for me. It's a message of peace. Thank you so much for this invitation. I'm with you. I will be listening to you. I repeat, I don't, I'm not a good speaker. I prefer singing. But you are very welcome to my concert around the world, and I will be support you everywhere when I can. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dominica, and we thank you for being part and parcel of this conference for the past 4 years. We've been listening to your voice every time we have the speakers that are playing across. Thank you so much. Keep on spreading the word of peace around the globe wherever you travel. Now we'll be getting the opening speech from our Honorable Vice Chairperson of the GWDN, the Vice President of IWDC, Madam Mariam Khan. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Tech team, I think so our recording stopped. So can we check, please? Thank you so much. Good evening to everyone, so ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests and esteemed participants from around the world. I stand before you today with vast pride and excitement and responsibility as a founder and vice president of International Women's Day Conference Initiative 2021 to 2030, and we are on round 4 under the theme of Saving Women's Future. This conference serves as an inspiration and hope, a promoter for change in the hunt of gender equality and women empowerment. First and foremost, I would like to express my gratitude to each and every one of you who have joined us today. The overwhelming response we have received is a testament to the global recognition and significance of this conference. With thousands of attendees registered across 13 plus sectors, we have a diverse and powerful collection of voices that will shape the dialogue and drive progress in women's empowerment. The importance of conference cannot be overstated. In today's world, women continue to face numerous challenges, ranging from gender-based violence and unequal access to education and economic opportunities. By addressing these issues head-on, the aim to create a future where women, regardless of her background or circumstances, can thrive and reach her full potential. This conference is unique in its comprehensive approach, covering 5 core thematic areas that are crucial for women's empowerment. These areas included education and skills development, health and well-being, economic empowerment, political participation, and social and cultural change. By addressing these interconnected aspects, we aim to create a holistic framework that uplifts women at every level of society. One of the most significant features of this conference is its global recognition, with the participation of 110 countries achieving 10,000 direct beneficiaries, 500,000 by 2030 through International Women's Day Conference Initiative. We have more than 300 renowned speakers and participants from all corners of the world, representing diverse cultures, backgrounds, and expertise with 35 plus virtual hours in 5 coming days. This diversity fosters rich and meaningful discussions and nominating 5 thematic and goodwill ambassadors, allowing us to learn from each other's experiences and develop innovative solutions can be implemented on global scale. The benefit of this conference extends far beyond the 5 days of engagement through knowledge sharing, networking, and collaborations, and aim to create lasting connections and partnerships that will continue to impact women's lives long after the conference concluded. From grassroots organizations to top business and investments, this conference provides a platform to bridge gaps, sharing best practices and mobilize resources in supporting women's empowerment. We firmly believe that empowering women is not only a moral imperative, but it's a strategic investment. When women are given equal opportunities, societies flourish, economic thrives, and communities prosper. By investing in women's education, health, and economic empowerment, we unlock their potential as change makers and leaders, driving progress and innovative in every sector. In conclusion, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to all the participants, sponsors, and organizers, moderators, various committees, press and media houses, over 200 partners. We have made this conference possible. Your commitment to the cause of women's empowerment is commendable, and collectively, we are offering 50 plus projects, innovations, ideas to actions. And together, we can create a future where every woman can live with dignity, equality, and opportunity. International Women's Day Conference 2024 is unlocking exclusively networking opportunities among the nations and institutions. We are also introducing 10 different measuring strategies, the impact of this International Women's Day Conference 2024, Saving Women's Future. Let us grab this opportunity to engage in meaningful discussions, share your expertise, and take concrete actions that will drive us towards a more inclusive and equitable world. Together, we can save women's future and create a better world for all. Thank you, and let us join in hand for this transformative journey together. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Miriam Khan. I think if everyone can give a reaction, just to clap at the bottom of your screens, I think if we were all live, we would give you a standing ovation, not just on your speech alone, but on being an anchor for the past 4 years for women globally. We really applaud you, and we really recognize the work that you do. Thank you so much. I'm going to call on my co-host after our next speaker, just to finish off this part or this phase of the agenda. I would be calling now our conference briefing partner. Okay, she's our conference partner, but she will be briefing us a bit on the conference as well. And as I call a very gentle giant, Chantal Maxim. Thank you.
Everybody, good evening. Shoo, what a pleasure it is to be here tonight. I must say, and before I continue with my speech and open up, I want to give a huge thank you to Global Women Development Network, to Community Development Foundation, to the American International Education Federation, and the team that has been working around the clock from the International Women's Day Conference. This has been a remarkable journey thus far, but we will not lie and say it's been a bit painful. But we all know when women comes together, great things happen. So this partnership with this conference from the Informal Economy Development Forum. I'm Chantal Maxim.
Sorry, Chantal, you muted yourself there. Sorry.
Oh no, where did I drop off my introduction? Sorry. So as mentioned, I'm one of the board members of the Informal Economy Development Forum, and I'm also the sectorial head for the IWDC for Women in Business and the Informal Economy. This conference is not just about talking, it's not just about networking, it's about creating massive impact. It's women coming together across the globe, standing together, And one of the most powerful things that has never ever happened before until the IWDC 24, a seat was created for women in business from the informal economy. And for that, I want to applaud the team and the founders from this conference in creating that seat. So through this 5-day journey, as a partner, we support this impactful movement. We support the projects that's going to come out of here. But more importantly, we have made networks unheard of for impactful, and everyone talks around return of investment. In this space, we talk around return of impact. We drive our purpose, and everything positive, successful follows with that. So with all the speakers that will be coming on board from various sectors, various cultures, various countries, we are so excited for this movement. We are so excited to see what is coming out of this. As mentioned, that this conference is not just about networking. It's about grabbing each other's hands, and how do I, in South Africa, make proper, impactful business with you in Nigeria or in Canada or in France or in Malaysia. That is what we're doing. So this has been a remarkable journey, and what is yet to come is going to blast every single sector, country, woman out of the waters for what we will be creating through this conference. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Madam Chantal. Thank you so much for that. And really, we're talking about impact, and not impact just, but physical impact that we will see through this collaboration of women globally. Now, I want to hand over to my co-host who's joined us eventually, our Honorable Queen Nosipho Mthembu. Over to you, Madam.
Thank you, my leader. Thank you, Leader Nozi Sogoni. I would like to say, when it comes to the technology, some of us, we're not that clue, but at least I managed. And I would like to send my apology to my senior, Dr. Khan and Tamara and everyone in the house. Actually, the people who are following right now, we are going to introduce our chief guest speakers that are going to be in the podium. I'm going to mention their names and also read their bio one by one as they are about to speak. The first chief guest speaker who is going to be in the platform, it's Dr. Remy Duyile. And the second one, it's going to be Honorable Mr. David Fenter. And the last one is going to be Dr. Mansour Malik. So I'm going to start with Dr. Remy Duyile because she is the one who is coming next to speak. Her bio is reading as like this, because I've just selected those important things in order for us not to waste time. She is a distinguished global leader and a seasoned mentor. Dr. Remy Duyile, she has managed over 600 financial portfolio for high net worth companies in the financial sector. Also, she has showcased her expertise in wealth management and financial acumen. Also, she is a certified speaker, a trainer, and an entrepreneur. Dr. Remy Duyile is a founder of Premier Mortgage Solution, INC, where she is a CEO. She is also influence extended to academia as an adjunct professor of finance at Bowie University, where she is shaping the academic curriculum, ensuring relevant and alignment with industry needs. Also, she is the Senior Special Advisor to the Governor of International Relations and Diaspora Affairs for the Ondo State or Odo State government in Nigeria. Also, her political endeavors, she recently ran as a candidate of or for a delegate seat in the state of Maryland. She remains rooted in her faith and family, and her support from her loving husband and a devoted mother of 3 children. I would like to welcome on the podium and on the floor Dr. Remy Duile. Please, the floor is yours, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, everyone. What an honor to be with all these esteemed people globally. Thank you very much to the organizer of this great occasion for inviting me to be one of your speakers. And I do not take this for granted. Thank you for reading the bio. All of that just means that more work is at hand for all of us. So hello to everyone, wherever you are in the world. It is an immense honor and joy to stand before you today as the chief guest at this International Women's Day Conference in 2024. My heart gratitude goes to all of you, especially the organizers, the sponsors, the speakers, and each one of you who has contributed to making this event a reality. Today, we gather to celebrate the remarkable achievements and invaluable contributions of women and girls around the globe. Let us delve into some of the inspiring examples across various industries that we face. This year, IWD, the International Women's Day, the UN has tagged it Inspired Inclusion. If I go around, if I had enough time as a professor, if I ask you what does inspired inclusion mean, I'm sure all of us would have an answer for what this means. But this year, for once, the ball is in our court as women. We're not victims, we are victors. We are being invited to say, you know what, how can I inspire inclusion? So the responsibility is on us. So this year more than ever, all of us matter. All of us are very pivotal to the changes and the narratives that we need in this country and in the world at large. We have women in politics. When you think of Kamala Harris, the Vice President of the United States of America, she's a trailblazer whose journey resonates globally, emphasizing the pivotal role of representation in politics. So what am I saying? We are relevant in everywhere that we need to sit to take a rightful position. If we want to look in the music industry, we will see Tyler Taylor. There are so many names of industry experts that we as women can say, yes, we know that we matter in every area. We're nowhere to, we're always there in the field of STEM. That's the science, the technology, the engineering, and the mathematics. We as women, we are always in every relevant places. When you meet a Susan Solomon, a leader in atmospheric science, and Dr. Mamta Patel Nagaraja, you would know that we as women, we are needed and we are relevant. When we look in the field of sports, we are there. And I wanted to narrate this so we as women, wherever we're positioned in the world, can understand that without our participation, without our coming up and saying, you know what, we are raising our hand to do this because we have the experience. We might not have experienced it directly ourselves, but when you see what other women have done and are doing, it gives us the hope that our future is bright. And I have not stopped. Medicine, we have healthcare practitioners, we have medical practitioners, we have various areas of healthcare. When you're thinking of Eliza Charbonneau, a chief medical officer, an award-winning leader, recognized 3 times in a row, not once, not twice, 3 times, as one of the modern healthcare for many years. That tells you that we as women, we are there and we are relevant. And our girl children, we need to pay attention to them. This year, we say inclusive inclusion, inspire inclusion, meaning as women, we are charged to let that inspiration come from us. Your inspiration will be contagious to other women. I heard all my other sisters who have spoken, and they have spoken brilliantly on the various things that are happening. We're still struggling with peace in the world. But until we women take our rightful positions, until the right opportunities are accorded us as women, the safety and the peace will be farther than closer. But I believe the world is waking up to see that we as women, we are relevant and we are important in all that we do. When people tell me, oh, International Women's Day is March, you want to know what I think? Every day is a Women's Day. Every day is a day that we manage just in your own home. Think about what you do every day. Go back to work. Think about what you do professionally. And we still balance all of this. So it's so important, my sisters, that as we continue to journey, as we continue to thrive, that we come together as one, that we are our sisters keepers, that we are people who really, really, really care for one another. We are people who will create platforms for one another so that our voices, our good works can be showcased globally. Your success as a woman does not disturb another woman's success. When you are inspiring, when you are inspired for yourself, you're going to carry that. It's going to make you unstoppable when you are an inspired individual, no matter what the distractions are around you and about. You will continue to face your lane because as women, we are passionate beings, and it's our passion that propels us to go on a particular journey. It is our passion that makes us to say, we're going to make peace our agenda. We're going to make the girl child our agenda. And when we go at it, we do a good job. What I'm saying to us this morning or this afternoon, wherever we are in the world, is to remind us that we are more than enough. We can start it, do it afraid. Wherever we are right now, whatever we are doing now, you are doing a good job. Pat yourself on the back because the starting is the hardest. Because you have started, you're part of this IWDC event that we're having right now. We know that you matter. All the faces and all the voices that we would hear now and even later, these are voices that we need to stay together and continue to support each other and be that role model, be that example that a girl child will see. The children these days, they want to see what are we doing, not what are we talking about. Talk is cheap. And I think a few of my sisters mentioned that this conference is not like any other, where it's just a talk and ends. I know the likes of Dr. Tamara and many other leaders that are here continues to make sure that whatever we are doing is continuous. So this day, I'm thankful that I'm one of the women here to speak to you. I'm thankful that this year we have it as inspired inclusion, meaning that you look within, take that inspiration that makes you unstoppable to be able to go out there and be that best mother, that best professional. And I know my time is up, so I want to thank the organizers for this great platform, this opportunity. And I do look forward to listening to my other sisters and brothers who would come on to be a value to us this day. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Remy. Thank you so much for that wonderful speech on inclusion, that women we are enough, and how we can then all collaborate together to grow each other as women, because peace won't even come if we are not in partnering together as women. It's our time to stand. Thank you so much for that wonderful speech that you've given us. You really have motivated me this morning. Thank you so much. Back to my co-host to welcome our next chief speaker. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Leader Nosy. Our next chief guest speaker is Honorable Mr. David Fenter. He stands as a beacon of purpose-driven leadership, wielding his expertise to transform the global landscape of the informal economy. He is a global president of the informal economy. He is the leadership transcend borders, spearheading initiative that uplift millions worldwide. His academic proves that he is in the industrial engineering, and also he is an executive director of ELEN SA and SEDI Investment Group. Welcome on board our Honorable Mr. David Fenter. The floor is yours, sir.
Sorry, Your Honorable, I've just got a message now that David is a little bit late. If you can go to Dr. Malik, please. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you very much, Leader Nosy. We would like to welcome on board Dr. Menso Malik. I will read his bio. The short one: he is an international lawyer by profession. He is a renowned speaker, also a founder of Kingdom of Love in London, in UK. Also, he is currently reside in Dubai. Dr. Menso Malik is a chairman in his organization. He is a diplomat business club, London, UK, Dubai, and UAE. He urges global rulers and leaders to embrace love and peace diplomacy over political and economical sustain or war or sanctions as well. And also he is an author of one of his books, which is called Jesus in Quran. I would like to welcome on the podium Dr. Menso Malik. The podium is yours, sir. Dr. Menso Malik.
Technical team, kindly unmute Sir Mansoor Malik. Dear tech team, kindly unmute Sir Mansoor Malik.
Yeah, just checking it. What is his
Their
username?
ID is Zoom.
Can't find anyone.
His ID is Zoom user.
I think it is okay now.
Yeah, he's unmuted.
Okay. Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome,
Hello.
sir.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everybody. Dear sisters and brothers. Dr. Tamara, President of International Women, and Iman Khan, Vice President of the International Women Organization, all the moderators, all the friends. It is great honor that we are gathered today and we discuss the most important thing, which is the soul of the creation of humanity is the woman. A great spiritual poet Jalaluddin Rumi said, woman is the light of the life. And when God created Adam and Eve together, and after this, the whole we are here from these two people, and in the Quranic subject or the even Bible, it is clearly stated by God that I have created from one soul, both of them, and then procreation, the creation of the world. And definitely God has bestowed upon the woman the more important role in the society as a creator. So this is great, you see, honor for the woman. Unfortunately, in the current time, some people, they misunderstand either some extremist religious or some other people. They have no clue about the divine teachings and the concept of the woman. Without woman, this world was not there. The God created this world, and then they created the crown of the creation, which are the human beings, and who is the creator? After God bestowed this character to the woman. So that's why we have to respect, honor them, and treat them with utmost respect. I'm being a Muslim, I read most religion, but Prophet Muhammad said, peace be upon him, that the mother is 3 times higher in status than the father. This is his statement always. His practical behavior was when his daughter come to visit him, he always will stand up. He's not saying that I'm a prophet, so she should bow down. No, he was receiving. Similarly, there were no restrictions about the woman. And this is in the human history. The first woman ever was made minister by the 1st century of Islam, Caliph Umar. And this lady duty was not inside somewhere in the room, but in the market, and she was the checker of the market. She was going inspector, and the status of a minister. Thereafter, lots of stories, but this is just the beginning of Islam, and this is how the teachings are, because lots of false type of things are associated with Islam, and many people, they believe this without knowledge. So that's why I had to say these few things. So my whole point of view is that without the woman, we are nowhere, we can't stand. This is actually flower in the garden of humanity. And that you see, it grows and grows and grows. I don't know these movements, they started now, but I'm from very young age as a lawyer. I was standing up for the women. I defended them in many matters, and I always succeeded. And my final, the very big case came in my London office. One lady from Pakistan origin, her father, mother, sister, everybody got the British nationality because they were living in UK. She got married before getting the nationality. So in Pakistan, she was there. And again, like a woman, there was how the husband was treating. She produced maybe 3 children. And then out of no reason, one day she was beaten up and thrown out of the house, and he pronounced the divorce. Got her, no connection. This lady doesn't know where to go, so her neighbors or somebody, she got shelter and then called the mother, and mother came immediately next day, and she took her to the British embassy, so gave her the visit visa because her mother is there, so they thought she's married over there, all that. Now she comes to the UK, she can't go back to Pakistan, what to do, how to stay there. Her mother and 2 sisters came to my office, and they asked me that if you can claim asylum for her. I was very strict, I was an immigration lawyer. Yes, I did a lot of asylum cases, but the genuine one, not the abusers. Lots of law was abused. So I asked her that, okay, she's educated, she was not educated. I said, which political party you were? She said, no, I don't know anything. She was hardly can speak proper. So I said, she cannot claim asylum. I'm very sorry about it. They say, no, somebody said that this is the only way. Then I said, let me ask her why she came here, why she left husband, what happened to her. Then she told me the whole story. And then she said, now I'm here 1.5 months and my visa is finishing after 2 weeks. And the problem is that I'm pregnant. I thought, okay, you got a case. Immediately my mind worked. I said that if she goes back, and that was the time when Pakistan was going through a military ruler, Zia-ul-Haq, and who just for his political purposes implemented the Sharia, just to oppress people actually. And there was no real Sharia at all. So I thought immediately my mind sharply worked that if the lady goes back, she would be flogged. So definitely I can defend her. But the law, whatever the Geneva Convention and other, you see the statutes, they were not specifying this role that as a woman can form a social group within the definition of the Geneva Convention, whereas the political workers, religious workers, they can. So I draw out this strategy and I made these words, and these are my wordings ever in the history, immigration history, that the abused wives of women do form a social group within the terms of the Geneva Convention. So I sent this case to the Home Office. They refused. Then I go to the tribunal, and tribunal, luckily he was PhD doctor, so he was much more on my line. So when I discussed, he said, yes, you have a very, very deep point of view. And he allowed our appeal. So we were relieved. But again, the Home Office gone to another appeal that was in the Home Office. And then the High Court appeal that was in their favor. We are left with no other choice but go to the House of Lords, the Supreme Court of Britain. Problem was there that if we go this and the legal aid was not available, so if we fail this case, if we lose this case, so the 30,000 sterling I have to pay from my pocket. So in these type of cases, you have like a panel. So another panel was Nicholas Blake. He was QC, very senior counsel. So he was very well known because we are doing cases, and he invited me to his chambers and we discussed. He said, look, this is your point of view, is a very novel idea, but it does make a sense within the Geneva Convention. But there's no precedent. Chances are that we may win or we may lose. In the case that we lose, you have to pay from your personal pocket 30,000 sterling. I said to him, look, I will take this risk because I'm there, I'm a fighter for the right cause. I'm standing up for this poor woman. I will not let her go like this and throw her out from my office. No, I will take this chance. He said, this is very kind of you. It's okay, we will go ahead. Our appeal was fixed in the House of Lords. There were 6 lords. They sat on the case. They listened. Then they considered this the phrase that abused wives about them. And then they adjourned the case until after lunch break. After lunch break, the full House of Lords, and they came and they decided in my favor. That was a great, great victory, a landmark case. And this was a floodgate case, it was called by the press. Then all the TVs, the newspaper, the journalists, they coming, interviewing, asking, this really established the rights of women the first time in that level. So this is credit. I take it very proudly. And I'm very happy that I did some service for the ladies. Thereafter, many people applied the same principle, and lots of women, they got this relief, not only UK, throughout Europe. All the European even TVs, they interviewed me, all that. So this is my humble, small contribution, which really made me proud. I'm not proud of any other case more than this case, which was in the service of the woman. And woman for me is the most important. Who can, be more compassionate than the mother, the child? The father cannot be. Yes, we have all, I'm father. But Mother status is totally different. So in this society, they are playing a very vital role. Without them, there's no life. And that's why all the laws, all the conventions, wherever the discrimination is there against women, that should be rectified. So in these cases, whether we take the religious point of view, whether we take social point of view, or the legal point of view, for a healthy human society, the role of woman is the greatest. It is the fundamental. If woman was not there, none of us was there. Alone, Adam could not procreate children. So that's why, and this is another my point of view after this long struggle, that we do not have to create rift between men and women. They should become the part and parcel of the society. They respect each other and in the harmony, in love, and the woman is the symbol of love. And love is the most powerful thing in our society, any powerful force. My recent book, actually, one I wrote, which is the 3 months ago, and it is Rumi, The Power of Love. So that is in the market, in the Amazon, all it is there, and many people liked it. And my another book, which is about to come, because wherever our world is going, every one of us are worried. So there are certain predictions in the Bible, in Christian eschatology, in the Islamic eschatology, that there would be possibility of recoming, a second coming of Holy Jesus, which is a part and parcel of the Muslim faith as well. Although people think that Muslims are against Holy Jesus and like that, that is totally false. And my second book is the second coming of Holy Jesus, Jesus Christ. Maybe next week it would be on Amazon. So within these my things that I'm really grateful to give me this opportunity that we gather, whatever my humble services are there, my experiences there, I am there. I'm a great advocate of the woman cause, wherever they are, whichever country belong. We are one. I don't basically believe in too many nationalities. These are just the frictions. Passport is a travel document. In the previous history, there was no passport. People are very freely traveling wherever they want to. So that was the way. And we hope that one day we will become the global citizen. All brothers and sisters, we will be able to travel. We will be able to solve problems. If my sister, you see, the Nigeria or in the Australia or United States or anywhere she suffers, and if I have the power, so I must help her. And similarly, if I have problems, so they come to me. So this is the harmony we have to create. Love we have to create. And the love is that's why during the pandemic, I was just sitting, first time I learned how to sit at home all the time because active life. Then I thought, and I just go, Kingdom of Love. Thought came, so I applied, and it was difficult to get this name, but with the special approval of the cabinet, British cabinet, and the Prime Minister, thank God that I got this approval. And with my own humble way, I am spreading the message of love, unity, and peace. We don't need what is happening in Gaza, what is happening in Ukraine, what is happening in other parts. Why we have to kill each other? There's no purpose. We all are the humans. Our life must be sacred. That in the Quran said that if killing one person is the killing of the whole humanity, it is not allowed under any religious section. Whatever people are doing, these are the power-hungry people. They are blind that nobody can. What is the views or the footings we are seeing about the Gaza, the children, innocent children in thousands. Is this the humanity? These are the human rights? Are the culture and we are in modern society and modern level? No, this is not. We are backward. Nobody in the past history did things like that, which are happening now. But these are the signs where I just introduced this the book, The Idea Second Coming, because when I see these things, I feel that these people gone blind, and definitely the divine rule will come to save the humanity. And hopefully all goes well. We pray for the peace for each and every person whosoever is, whatever color, whatever faith, whatever skin they have. They are human beings. They are children of Adam and Eve. We are one. We are brothers and sisters. And we have to protect each other. We have to stand for each other. No discrimination of any kind is accepted for any humanist. So with these words, again, say thank you very much, Dr. Tamara, the Iman Khan, and the Mariam Khan, and the all organizer, and very great, very the smart start, the moderator lady. I'm sorry that I couldn't catch her name, but I thank you and all the attendants, all the people with associated with this. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Malik Mansour. Thank you for those wise words and even the story that shows us what being human is all about. Thank you for showing us humanity in your speech this afternoon. Thank you so much. He is from the UK, the UAE as well, as Queen Nosifo has mentioned. And now, before our next chief guest speaker, we're going to go back to our chairperson of the GWDN, who is available now, Dr. Tamara Al-Kolagasi. She is also the president of the IWDC 24. We welcome you, Dr. Tamara, and if you can have you speak now in terms of your opening speech. We will come back to Dr. Fenta. Thank you so much.
Yes, hello everyone, and thank you for being here. I'm very glad to see all of you here. I was supposed to be in an opening speech for the opening ceremony, but I had an urgent flight and I tried my best to be on time, but at least I'm here today, right now. We have a lot happening and we're very busy, in a lot of projects concerning women and many other advancing the sustainable development goals. But anyway, welcome everyone. I'm very glad. It's a pleasure having all of you. So for all our esteemed guests, fellow advocates, and phenomenal women around the world, me, Dr. Tamara Al-Kolagasi from here, from United States, welcoming all of you, and as a Goodwill Ambassador and the President of American International Education Federation and Global Women Development Network, it's my pleasure indeed to welcome all of our guests and everyone available with us today, all with their names and titles. And I'm very pleased and honored to inaugurate this international conference, which is going to be in a fourth version International Women's Day conference in a fourth round for this year, 2024. Welcome everyone to the 2024 International Women Development Network Conference. Our network is growing year after another. We can see many joining us, not like before. And we have, of course, a huge progress happening. Who's been with us since year one until now can see and notice what type of work we are doing and what we've been doing all this time and the progress we did. Welcome to our Chapter 4 of our International Conference this year, which organized by American International Education Federation, Global Women Development Network, and Community Development Foundation. We meet today at a crucial historical moment, a moment that requires us to join hands and collaborate to advance the status of women around the world. Today, on International Women's Day, we celebrate the immense power, resilience, and achievements of women everywhere. But we also acknowledge the challenge that persists, the injustice that hold women back from reaching their full potential. The theme of this year invests in women and the woman future, creating the woman future, accelerating progress, and having the woman in the right place. This is a call of action. It's a reminder that investing in women is not just the right thing to do, it's the smart thing to do. In a Global Women Development Network, we work globally as social and economic development platform for women empowerment. We believe the Global Women's Development Network is a diverse, effective, and inclusive network. Our vision is to empower women and create a world where women will be empowered with equality, valued by her community, and equipped to fulfill her unique purpose. Our goal here is to empower women around the globe and to study carefully the ways and plans for women development in all fields. We want women to be viewed and treated equally as men in all aspects of life, civil, political, economic, social, and cultural sector. We are looking to empower women in all fields to become self-sustaining and well-organized. In our conference, we have participants from over 110 countries engaged, more than 350 women leaders with us as speakers. We are connecting more than 110 nations by involving women taking their issues and rights under 13 divine development sectors and 5 main themes. We're glad to welcome more than 1,000 participants audiences from various countries, regions, and states, and glad to have over 200 partners with more than 50 projects with over 10,000 direct beneficiaries and 50,000 indirect beneficiaries with expected 500,000 beneficiaries by 2030. Women and girls face many challenges, as all of you know, and multiple forms of discrimination associated especially with their identity, their gender, culture, religion, and languages. This is a significant obstacle to the capacity and potential of women and girls to exercise their rights to participate fully in society. We want to give women the opportunity to equal and better education, healthcare, and justice, along with their participation in socio-economical, cultural, and political decision-making and capacity-building process in all fields. We're working on women empowerment and shaping the future where there is gender equality, societies are more prosperous. Highlighting the achievements. Over the past decades, we've witnessed incredible progress. More women are in leadership positions. Entrepreneurship is booming, and girls' education is a global priority. The Global Women's Development Network has been part of this journey, empowering women with skills, resources, and supportive network. We stand proudly alongside the countless women who are breaking barriers and changing the world. But we need to address the challenges meanwhile. However, the fight for equality is far from over. Millions of women still face discrimination, violence, and economic hardship. The gender pay gap persists, access to education and healthcare remains unequal, and women are often unrepresented in decision-making spheres. These challenges not only hold women back, they hinder the progress of our societies as a whole. Investing in women is one of the most important procedures and steps we need to take. We need to take an action. The key to progress investing in women is not just about charity, it's about unlocking a tremendous reservoir of talent and potential. When women are empowered, they can contribute more meaningfully to the economy, lead more effectively, and build a more just and peaceful world. Studies has shown that societies with greater gender equality experience higher economic growth, better health outcomes, and stronger communities. What's the call of action then? Call to action. So in this International Women's Day, I call upon all of you, to governments, increase investments on girls' education, healthcare for women, and economic opportunities. We have all roles, from governments to societies, to civil societies organizations, to individual businesses also. Embrace diversity and inclusion, ensure equal pay for equal work, and promote women into leadership position. To men, all men here needs to support women, be allies in the fight for equality, challenge stereotype, mentor women, and advocate for their voices to be heard. And for all women, believe in yourself, support one another, and never give up on your dreams. Keep working and working and working. You will reach your target, even if it's gradually. Embrace the power of collective action. Together, we can create a world where women and girls are not just empowered, but celebrated, where their voices are heard and their contributions valued. Let this International Women's Day be a catalyst for change. Let us be the one who made it. Let it be the day we accelerate progress towards a more just and equitable future for all. We're working to establish and invest in women's development programs, initiatives, and projects in many areas and sectors: economic, educational, social, gender equality, equity, labor force, agricultural, health, and even political fields. We will partner with governments, UN agencies, civil societies, organizations, and other institutions, with decision makers and authorities to find ways, to define those ways to empower women and gender equality, and to prevent violence against women and girls, focusing on early education, respectful relationships. Despite the great achievement that women have achieved over the past decades, the challenges they face are still big. Women still face discrimination and violence in many parts of the world, as all of us know. They continue to face difficulties in accessing education, healthcare, and economic opportunities. Furthermore, they're not a decision maker yet. But we will not give up. We will continue to work tirelessly to achieve gender equality. We will continue to fight for a world where women are treated with dignity and respect. We will continue to work for a world where women have every opportunity to reach their full potential. This conference is an opportunity for us to join hands and to unify our efforts in order to achieve these goals. This conference is an opportunity for us to exchange experiences and successful experience. This conference is an opportunity for us to develop effective actions, plans to advance the status of women. I invite you all to actively participate in this conference. I invite you all to contribute to enriching the discussions. I invite you all to work together to achieve a better future for women, which is our slogan this year. I invite you all to share your experiences, backgrounds. I ask you all to join hands and to have all the experiences together to make a difference. I'm confident that we will succeed in achieving our goals. I trust you all, and I'm very proud of every woman and man with us today. And for everybody who's been working back in the scene or frontliner who's dedicated to this target. I'm confident that we will be able to build a more just and equal world for all. Realizing the importance of international cooperation to improve the living conditions of women through empowerment, we established this conference to secure a better standard of living and a better future for women. In order to achieve the desired goals through the International Women Deliver Conference, we're looking to bring together the concerned authorities, scholars, experts, decision makers, and international organizations to present the vision and objectives, then discuss working papers, researches, and studies, and come up with the solutions, recommendations, outcomes to implement real projects and programs in all fields covering the whole world in a very soon future. I want to let everybody know here that we're working on real projects, real programs. In reality, we're implementing projects and programs to advance women, to help women through support, through training, through adding skills, through developing the skills, through participating in these projects. We want everything to be real. We want really women to be different. We want them to have a progress and to be empowered enough to start their life. I want to extend my sincere thanks and appreciation to our team and all committees and partners, and to all those who participated and contributed in the conference, all professional expertise and academics in various fields from different regions of the world, as well as universities, institutions, organizations, international and local organizations that participated with us. I'm really thankful to everyone who's been participating in this huge work. for all the team members, starting from Mariam all the way, for the rest of the team, for our partners, success partners, for all those committees, educational or media or organizational or management committees, everybody, for all those sectorial, for all the rest of the team members, for all our members, everybody who shared us this journey. We are really, really proud of them. We look forward to establish shared efforts from the entities and individuals to proceed and start the implementation, all the implementation process that the conference will adopt based on recommendations and results, so that we can continue the work and the process of the development and women empowerment. Thank you for all of you for being with us and looking forward for more and more progress. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Tamara. That is our global president of GWDN, even the chairperson of IWDC 24. Thank you so much for even starting this journey with us from the year one. We really appreciate you ever so much. There's even Remy there, Dr. Remy. She's saying there on the chat that we appreciate your passion for change and leadership. Even Patricia Kabibi, she appreciates your passionate call to action, Dr. Tamara. Thank you so much for all of that. We have our chief guest speaker, David Fenter. We had already read his bio. He is from South Africa. He's the global president of the Informal Economy Development Forum. It's over to you, Mr. David Fenter. Welcome to this conference.
Thank you so much, and thank you for having me at this conference. We want to just thank everybody for inviting the informal economy to this conference. And I think before I get started, leaders, I have to take this opportunity to just talk around the definition of women within the informal economy. When one talks about the advancement of women in the area of business or in the area of labor, one cannot ignore the informal economy. And that's why the definition is very important. The definition of the informal economy globally has got many different understandings. Could be seen as informal economy workers. Some sees the informal sector as the informal economy. Some sees informal economy as the informal sector. However, the informal economy, especially women within the informal economy, is divided into two sectors. You have one where you have women within the informal sector and women within informal labor. When one talks about the informal sector, just the term informal in itself really talks around not being registered or not being registered for tax. So I'm trading informally. I've got an informal business. I'm not registered for tax, and the bulk way of trade is cash. So when one says women within the informal sector, you're really referring to women in business who do not have businesses that have been registered. And not really just the women. If you would refer to a woman that could be selling, let's say, fruit and veg on the side of the road, she could be having a daughter who's unemployed, working with her and assisting in the family business. Now, in a case such as that, the daughter would not have a formal employment arrangement with the mother. So in this case, the daughter and the mother would work, and whatever money they make, that is seen to assist the family. So when one talks about the informal sector, you're really talking about the informal business as well as, let's say, direct family members when there aren't any formal employment arrangements. When one refers to informal labor, we are referring to labor where there aren't any formal arrangements, and we would say workers that are working in precarious working conditions. In other words, you have women working within the informal sector that aren't protected, such as if you have a woman falling pregnant, there aren't any maternity leave benefits. Could have been working for years, and then she falls pregnant, she has to leave that workplace with no benefits, no social security, other than government providing some kind of a grant. But in the case of where we are in South Africa, if this particular woman hasn't been registered with government because she's working within an informal working arrangement, it's very difficult to get government support even. So women within the informal sector needs tremendous support and tremendous assistance. Saying all of this, I want you to see the informal sector, or women within the informal sector, as a seed. And I'm saying a seed, and it could be any seed. And let's say for this particular talk, we're referring to it as a grape seed. If one had to look at a grape seed and ask you what's in my hand, you could either see a seed, you could see a grapevine, you could see grapes, fruit, or you could even see an entire vineyard. It depends on what you see. So when one talks about the informal economy, understanding it is a combination of business and labor. It's not one or the other. It's a combination of both. And as such, we have to approach it in different ways. But you got to see it as a seed. You see, leaders, many formal businesses have been born out of the informal economy. And I'm sure many of the leaders sitting here today that could have formal businesses. When you go back to when you started, in most cases, these businesses started as an informal business, a concept, an idea, where you started trading without having been registered for tax. And your business was given a chance to first find whether it's ready to grow or even whether it's ready to survive. And once it survived, now you went and you've prepared the formal arrangements for your business. So when I refer to a seed, understand that when you use a seed, you put it into the ground. And when the seed's in the ground, you cannot see it. And it's so important that I use this illustration, as there is many times a misunderstanding of the informal economy or the informal sector. Many people see it as something bad, something that is supposed to be controlled, something that needs urgent attention. But when one really goes down to business, one has to understand that the informal sector, in many cases, is necessary because that's where business takes shape. Similar to a seed that you put in the ground that first shoots out its roots to find water, so too a new business finds ways and means to find whether it's actually going to grow, whether this entrepreneur finds, is this the product, is this the service that I really want to go into? In many cases, the journey of an entrepreneur is, I try something, I fail. I try something else, I fail. I try something until I find the thing that works for me. So understanding this journey of an entrepreneur, and that in most cases, it starts within the informal sector, within the informal economy. It therefore stands to reason, leaders, that we have to provide as much support as we can to the informal economy. When I say support, and again, I'm going back to my illustration of seed. When you put the seed in the ground, yes, you can't see it, but you know the seed is growing. Something is happening. It's trying to survive and finding its way. However, that seed requires someone to take care of it. Someone is going to look after the ground. Someone is going to prepare the ground and ensure that the seed has the maximum chance of success. When one does not take care of that, and you don't provide an opportune environment for business growth, chances are that business will either remain informal, in other words, a seed still underground, or that business might die. However, noting the fact that if we were to place focus and attention on the informal economy, then it stands to reason that the seed will have a chance of success, meaning there will come a time when it actually grows out of the ground and it faces the sunlight and I can see it. Meaning the informal business has now just grown into the formal sector. So when one talks about creating employment for women, then one cannot ignore the importance of supporting women within the informal sector. Because it's in the support of women within the informal sector. And may I just add, and I'll use the example of the grape seed. It is said that when a seed is under tremendous strain, the roots grow stronger, the roots grow deeper in search of water and nutrients. So many cases as leaders, we are looking to start new things, new concepts. We're wanting to create more small businesses. When right in front of us, there's an informal sector with millions of women trading that are resilient, that have the discipline of entrepreneurship, and all they need is someone to reach out a helping hand. That's all. All they need is someone, or organizations, leaders such as ourselves, to act, to put programs into that environment. And I promise you, you will find women in business flourishing from within the informal sector. Within the informal sector, statistically, more than 64% of business owners or self-employed business owners are women. There are more men within the informal economy, meaning the combination of labor and business. There are more men. I think the ratio is around about 56% men with about 44% women. But that is because you have a lot of men in construction and hard labor. But when one talks about self-employed, women dominate within the informal economy. When one talks about women in leadership, women lead within the informal economy. Within the IDF alone, more than 65% of our leadership within our structure are women. My very mentors, today I address you as the global president of the IEDF. I was discovered by a woman. I was mentored by 5 women. These are leaders, stalwarts of the informal economy. And today, still, the informal economy cannot survive without women leading within this space. Leaders, I will end my talk with a very, very short example. During COVID in South Africa, there was lockdown. We couldn't trade. I think it was about 5 months we couldn't trade. Now, if you know about the informal economy, there's a term that gets used where it says it's the survivalist economy, where you literally trade today to survive for today. The money you use today literally provides for you and your family for today. And we were on lockdown for more than five months. So you can understand, in a survivalist economy, the absolute havoc and pain that must have been caused within the informal economy. No social security, none. Can't get government support, cannot get funding because they are informal. They do not qualify. Yet no one spoke about the informal economy during that time. No one spoke about what happened within townships or the township economy during that particular time. But here's what I want to illustrate to you, and then I will close. When government started lifting the restraint of trade and lockdown was lifted, there was one trading area that could house 300 informal businesses. And 300 informal businesses would trade on this piece of land on a daily basis. Government lifted the restraint on lockdown and said we would apply social distancing. So instead of 300 traders, you could send 10%. You could choose 30 informal traders to go and trade. Leaders within the formal economy, right? Within the formal economy, what do you think would have happened if that was corporate and you were told that 10% of businesses could return? How do you think the corporate economy would have responded to a call such as that? I'll tell you, it would have been survival of the fittest. That's what would have been. Do you know what happened within the informal economy? The leaders came together and said, those of us who need it the most, let them go and trade. That was my turning point. That was when I discovered a form of business coming from the formal economy. That's when I discovered a form of business within the informal economy that transcended my understanding and learnings of what corporate is, I discovered a new way, a new manner of doing business that provided a sense of fulfillment that up until today, it's difficult for me to explain. I invite you, leaders, support women within the informal economy. Bring your programs, bring your whatever you have that can assist women in business, women in labor. Do not omit the informal economy in your plans. I guarantee you a return on investment as you have never seen. The impact that we are wanting to create for women. Women are there. They are just waiting for someone to give a helping hand. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Fenter. Thank you very, very much. I'd love the fact that you said that you need actually to know everyone globally to support women in the formal economy. And again, you spoke about the maladministration, where women are not being treated equally. And that takes me to Dr. Remy as well, when she spoke about the inclusive of women. So all these things actually in connection with informal economy, which is the combination of business and labor. Women are always put aside. And again, what I just love about your speech as well, you spoke about the women who are unprotected as well, because women in informal sector, they do need really a protection. I thank you very, very much, sir. Thank you so much for your speech. It was a beautiful speech. So what is going to follow right now, the following item, we are going to have the cultural performance by Pandango, Rinconada North Humberland Multicultural Dance Troupe. Those who can ululate, they can ululate. Those who can make noise, they can make noise. Those who are from the African continent, they know what to do when actually the dance group is coming in. So we need to start. You are all welcome. Please do enjoy. Cultural performance, we are waiting. Take the podium. Are they available?
If our technical team can play the video, yes, I think they'll play a video.
Cultural dance. The floor is yours.
If our technical team can please assist us with the video for the cultural group.
Nosy, while we're waiting, could you tell us what the significance of the sound that you mentioned, what it is, what's the significance of it?
Oh, okay. It's a sound of joy. You know, when you are women, like for instance, let's take for instance, our president is on the floor. We are showing the sign of gratitude. We are showing the sign of excitement. At the same time, we are so happy to see them doing what they do best. So if let's take for instance, you are being called out to do the dance, or maybe to to dance in your cultural way. So our own way, you know, as the African group, I would say, we either ululate, we just make noise like saying, le, 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 le. So you must know if maybe, for instance, somebody has won something, also we do ululate. If something has achieved something, it's a sign of achievement, it's a sign of I would say enjoyment. You do enjoy, and you're really looking forward to his presence or to her presence. Like, for instance, let me make an example. You know, in our culture, maybe if Dr. Tamara and Dr. Mariam Khan were here in South Africa or even in Africa, when they were entering the room, we were going to ululate.
Wow. Okay, that's great. No, I always heard it, but I didn't know that all Africans did it. I only thought only some, but no, that's great to learn.
Yes.
See, you learn something when you ask questions. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. We're still waiting for the video. Or else maybe we should take the next speaker, Aida Al-Alani.
Yes, I guess we should move for next speaker because I don't have that video at my hand at the moment. So,
okay. No, can we have the following speaker? It's Aida Al-Alani.
Bonjour de la Tunisie. Hello from Tunisia. مرحبا بكم من تونس. My speech will be in Arabic. I hope the translation. Thank you.
أهلا وسهلا. مساء الخير.
مساء الخير. الورقة التي سأقدمها هي التنمية المستدامة والمرأة بين الأهداف والرهانات. لكن أود أن أتوقف قليلا عند الشعار الذي وقع اختياره للاحتفال باليوم العالمي للمرأة لهذه السنة 2024. والشعار يقول: الاستثمار في المرأة لتسريع وتيرة التقدم. هل أن وتيرة التقدم توقفت لحظة أم أنها تنتظر التقدم؟ وأريد أن أقارن هذا الشعار بأول شعار رفعته عاملات النسيج يوم 8 مارس 1908 بالولايات المتحدة، وكان الشعار الخبز والورود. وهذا الشعار رغم بساطته فهو عميق جدا، لأنه يدعو إلى فرصة العمل وسعادة المرأة. لذلك لماذا التركيز على أهداف التنمية المستدامة؟ 17 هدفا في 169 مقصدا و244 مؤشر. هذا يعد التزاما جريئا، ويشمل هذا الجهد استهداف الفئات الأكثر ضعفا وزيادة فرص الوصول إلى الموارد والخدمات الأساسية ودعم المجتمعات المحلية المتضررة من الحروب والنزاعات المسلحة والكوارث المرتبطة بالصحة والمناخ. ولن يتم ذلك إلا أولا تنفيذها بحلول عام 2030 بالتصدي لجميع التحديات العالمية الرئيسية، ولن يتم كذلك إلا باحترامها بشكل مشترك ومتابعتها محليا ودوليا، إذ على عاتق كل دولة موقعة مسؤولية تنفيذها مع ضمان تحقيق المؤشرات والأهداف المتوخاة في الوقت المحدد. وحجر الزاوية لتحقيق خطة التنمية المستدامة 2030 هي حقوق الإنسان، فالاقتصادات الشاملة والتشاركية والمجتمعات التي تتم فيها مساءلة الحوكمة تحقق نتائج أفضل للجميع ولا يتخلف ركب عن ذلك. لذلك تعد المساواة بين الجنسين أحد الأهداف الصريحة لخطة 2030 والتي خصصت لها هدفا إنمائيا محددا وهو الهدف وهو الهدف الخامس من أهداف التنمية المستدامة بالدعوة لتحقيق المساواة بين الجنسين وتمكين جميع النساء والفتيات. ولهذا الهدف أيضا آثار واضحة على العديد من أهداف التنمية المستدامة الأخرى. فالهدف الخامس دعوة معلنة إلى القضاء على التمييز والعنف القائمين على النوع الاجتماعي والمشاركة وتكافؤ الفرص والصحة الجنسية والإنجابية، فضلا عن وصول المرأة إلى الموارد الاقتصادية والممتلكات. كما يعتبر الهدف الخامس أساساً شاملاً لجميع تحديات أهداف التنمية المستدامة الأخرى لعام 2030، إذ بدون تحقيق المساواة بين الجنسين لن نتمكن من كسب الرهان والوصول إلى عالم مستدام. فأوجه تآزر الهدف الخامس مع الأهداف الإنمائية الأخرى ضروري لما للمرأة من دور مركزي لرفع التحديات في تقاطع واضح مع جميع أهداف التنمية المستدامة الأخرى. هذا التقاطع يجعل من الممكن ضمان أهداف طموحة من حيث النظر بشكل منهجي في مدى تقاطع أهداف هذه الخطة من منظور النوع الاجتماعي في تنفيذ برنامج التنمية المستدامة لسنة 2030. لذلك فتحدياتنا جسيمة ورهاناتنا كبيرة، إذ تشكل عدم المساواة عقبة رئيسية وعائق لكسب الرهان أمام تحقيقها. فالفجوات كبيرة بين الجنسين في جميع أنحاء العالم في المجالات التي تغطيها أهداف التنمية المستدامة 17، وتتأثر النساء بالفقر بنسبة أعلى بكثير من الرجال، وهذا الهدف الأول من التنمية المستدامة. وفي العديد من البلدان يزيد الحمل والولادة من خطر الوفاة، وهذا الهدف الثالث من أهداف التنمية المستدامة، إذ 15 مليون فتاة لم يذهبن إلى المدرسة قط حتى الآن، حتى هذه اللحظة، وهذا الهدف الرابع من أهداف التنمية المستدامة. ويخضع حوالي 2 مليون فتاة وامرأة لتشويه أعضائهن التناسلية أو تعرضن لذلك. وفي القارات الخمس لا تزال المرأة ممثلة تمثيلا ضعيفا في البرلمانات، إذ لا يتجاوز تمثيلها 23.7%، ومعاهد البحوث كذلك المرأة لا تتجاوز فيها 28.8%، وتأثيرات تغير المناخ تؤثر عليهن بشكل أشد، وهذا الهدف الثالث من أهداف التنمية المستدامة. وخلال النزاعات والحروب تكون النساء هدفاً للاعتداء الجنسي الذي يستخدم كأسلحة في القتال، وهذا الهدف السادس من هدف التنمية المستدامة. وبدون القدرة على الوصول إلى الموارد تتعرض النساء والفتيات لأشكال متعددة من عدم المساواة وأشكال التمييز التراكمي، وهذا الهدف العاشر من أهداف التنمية المستدامة، على أساس الجنس والعمر والطبقة الاجتماعية ولون البشرة والإعاقة والانتماء العرقي والتوجه الجنسي والهوية الجنسية وحالتي الهجرة واللجوء. وبالتالي فإن معدل معرفة القراءة والكتابة بين النساء ذوات الإعاقة لا يتجاوز 1% على مستوى العالم. لذلك يجب أن نولي اهتماما خاصا لهذا التمييز التراكمي في الجهود الرامية إلى تنفيذ التنمية المستدامة عام 2030. واعتمادا على حقائق وأرقام تقدمها التقارير في نهاية سنة 2028، إذ يقدم مشروع مؤشر المؤسسات الاجتماعية والنوع الاجتماعي 2023 التابع لمنظمة التعاون الاقتصادي والتنمية l'OCDE بيانات وحقائق عن مستوى التمييز في القوانين والمعايير والممارسات في 179 دولة حول مواضيع عديدة: زواج الأطفال والقُصّر، الميراث، العمل المنزلي والرعاية غير المدفوعة الأجر، والعنف المنزلي، والحقوق الإنجابية وحقوق العمل، والمشاركة في الحياة السياسية، والوصول إلى العدالة. إذ تعيش أكثر من 16% من النساء في جميع أنحاء العالم في بلدان لا يجرم فيها العنف المنزلي، و13% من الفتيات في العالم يتزوجن قبل سن 18، وتمثل النساء 27% فقط من أعضاء البرلمانات حول العالم. ويقاس مؤشر المعايير الاجتماعية المتعلقة بالجنسين التابع لبرنامج الأمم المتحدة الإنمائي استنادا إلى الردود على 7 أسئلة استقصائية في 80 بلدا حول التحيز ضد المرأة في 4 أبعاد: السياسي والتعليمي والاقتصادي والمادي. ولا تكشف نسخة عام 2023 عن أي تحسن خلال عقد من الزمن، حيث لا يزال ما يقارب 9 من كل 10 أشخاص في العالم لديهم تحيزات جنسية ضد المرأة. وفي كل عام ينشر المنتدى الاقتصادي العالمي تقرير الفجوة العالمية بين الجنسين، والذي يدرس تطور الفجوات بين الجنسين في 4 مجالات: المشاركة الاقتصادية والفرص، التحصيل التعليمي، الصحة والبقاء، السلطة السياسية. وفي عام 2023 يقدم المنتدى الاقتصادي العالمي الوقت اللازم لإغلاق فجوة عدم المساواة بين الجنسين على مستوى العالم بنحو 131 عام، فكيف نسرع وتيرة التقدم؟ كما تنشر هيئة الأمم المتحدة للمرأة وإدارة الشؤون الاقتصادية والاجتماعية التابعة للأمم المتحدة ONU Femmes تقريرا موجزا عن المساواة بين الجنسين كل عام، حيث يقدمان تقريرا عن التقدم الذي أحدثه المجتمع الدولي نحو تحقيق أهداف التنمية المستدامة من حيث النوع الاجتماعي. وتشير تقديرات الطبعة 2023 إلى أنه بالمعدلات الحالية سيظل أكثر من 340 مليون فتاة وامرأة يعيشن في فقر مدقع في سنة 2030. ثم كتاب المساواة في حياتنا Equality Within Our Lifetimes هذا الكتاب يحلل سنة 2023، والذي نشره مركز السياسات العالمية يحلل أن لا حلول معتمدة ولا تقدم ضد التحرش الجنسي واحتياجات رعاية المرأة في 193 دولة. كما أن تقرير سأخجل منه لو استطعت rapport je rougirais si je pouvais réduire la fracture numérique le genre par l'éducation. تقرير سأخجل منه لو استطعت سد الفجوة الرقمية بين الجنسين من خلال التعليم. ف17% من النساء والقوى العاملة النسائية في قطاع التكنولوجيا هن من النساء، والرجال أكثر فرصة بحوالي 4 مرات من النساء لامتلاك مهارات متقدمة مثل البرمجة. وفي دول مجموعة ال20 لا تتجاوز نسبة النساء 7% من الأشخاص الذين يقدمون براءات اختراع تتعلق بتكنولوجيا المعلومات والاتصالات. كما تقدم قاعدة بيانات المرأة في السياسة سنة 2023 أن عدد النساء المنتخبات في جميع أنحاء العالم 10% من رؤساء الدول، و8% من رؤساء الحكومات في جميع أنحاء العالم كانوا من النساء اعتبارا من 1 جانفي 2024. وتعرض قاعدة بيانات البنك الدولي بشأن المرأة وأنشطة الأعمال والقانون سنة 2023 بيانات عن القوانين واللوائح التي تؤثر على الإدماج الاقتصادي للمرأة والمواضيع التي تم تناولها التنقل والعمل والأجر والأبوة وريادة الأعمال والتقاعد. كما دعت الحركة الدولية للصليب الأحمر والهلال الأحمر المجتمع الدولي إلى بذل المزيد من الجهود من أجل مساعدة وحماية النساء والفتيات اللواتي أصبحن عرضة لأشكال متعددة من العنف جراء النزاعات المسلحة والحروب واللجوء والهجرة. ونظرا للمعدلات الحالية فإن النتيجة العالمية لن تصل إلا إلى 71 من أصل 100 في عام 2030. إذن ما هو الأفق المستقبلي؟ ما هي الرهانات؟ وقد بين خبراء دافوس أن الفجوة بين الرجال والنساء في العالم لا يمكن سدها تماما إلا بحلول عام 2186 حتى تستمر المرأة في الكفاح والنضال لأجل حقوقها. وحاليا
Sorry, Ida. You've got 1 more minute to go. Thank you. If you can close up. Thank you. No, you can continue to close. Just 1 more minute to go. Thank you. I'm so sorry, Ida. Are you done? You can finish off for 1 more minute, but we are needing to close up your conversation. Thank you so much.
I close. You are closing.
No, ma'am, you can close your speech within 1 minute, please.
I close my speech?
Yes, please.
Yes. 1 minute. 5 seconds.
Yes, ma'am. You have 1 minute with you to close your speech.
إذا في نهاية الأمر السؤال المطروح اليوم العالمي للمرأة هل هو احتفالية أو تشخيص للوضع أو ورقة توازن تمثل فيها المرأة الرقم الأصعب؟ فالمرأة في جميع أنحاء العالم برهنت على عزمها لصناعة المستقبل. وأنتظر من النساء الحاضرات في هذا المؤتمر وهن كلهن نساء ذوات قصص النجاح، نساء ملهمات ومؤثرات عبر التاريخ والعالم. أن يكن في مستوى هذا التحدي وهذا الرهان. وشكرا على الإنصات والاهتمام. شكرا و thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and sincerest apologies on cutting you short. We just have to be cognizant of the time as well. I'm just going to name the chief or the guest of honors who will be speaking so that the person knows exactly who they are after, because we'll be calling them quite quickly. The guest of honor will be Hanan Ali Mohammed Bahmad, and then after that it will be Dr. Nibal Al-Muhel. And then the next one will be Wilfred Waniku Itonga. After that, it will be Sujata Singhi, Queen Nadia Hariri, Caroline Makaka, and Dr. Jovelyn S. Espalabra. If they can just please just make sure that they are ready for their speech. Over to you, Honorable Queen Nosiko.
Yes, thank you so much, Noisy. I have an important announcement. We have one of our guest of honor with us. This is Asma Azadi. She is having one meeting with her clients. So we must give her a chance to speak first, and then we can take a rest of the guests of honor. So please look at in your list. This is Asma Ayazi. She's from Tunisia. Yes, I think so. She is online. And please check with the list and we can invite her first. So then we can take a rest of the, because she's requesting, she has an important meeting with her client.
Okay. Okay.
Is Asma is with us?
Hi.
Yes. So as Noisy, can you please announce for Asma?
You're welcome on the floor. Asma, please take the podium.
Hi, everyone. Hope you are doing well. Thank you so much for this beautiful things and these beautiful ladies. I am thankful to be here. Thank you to the President, Mrs. Mariam Khan, and thank you for Dr. Tamara. She's one of my example. She's one of my partner and sister. So I'm proud to be here as a honor speaker to share my experience as a woman. So my name is Asma, and I am the owner and the CEO of Ocean IT. I am to the high tech. I am into the technology. My company is based between. Yes. Hello.
We can hear you, Madam Asma. You can continue.
I'm into the technology and I'm into the security, development software, science more than 20 years. I started into the business very young and I'm still into the business, working as a woman, also challenging myself to be into domain, which here in Morocco, people, they make and there are more, they trust in a man more than woman. So we challenge ourselves here in Morocco, and thanks God, now actually we are business ladies, we are minister, we are doctors, we are a lot of, and we are very strong and one of the successful ladies here in our country or outside of our country. So here I'm sharing my talk to be that woman has to help each other. Women around the world has to be in peaceful way, and also to pray for all women that they are suffering, and to help each other, to share our experience. Myself, I was working with government, working in innovation, meeting people. Most of my partners, they are men, but I'm still challenging myself, still taking some other people with more experience to help me to be in the first steps. And I still helping also others women. I'm working also in Pakistan as well. I was meeting such a beautiful women that also they are fighting for women, and Pakistan, it's one of the country that's really I am very grateful that I am. Sorry. Hello. Hello.
Yes, we can hear you. You can continue.
Okay.
So I was in many countries like Pakistan. I was in Cote d'Ivoire, working also with Senegal and other countries. And also I am very happy that most of the women that they are talking, they are from Africa. Myself, I am African and proud to be. But also I am, I see some sisters from Tunisia, from the north of Africa. So I'm very proud of it. I see women from others Muslim countries. I'm very happy for it. And also I see from others countries like USA, Canada, and others women that they are also grateful to be here, to listen to us, and also different culture, different religion. In this world, we need to be peace. And I will, as myself, I was working with different culture, different religion. So I was happy to meet some others women that also they take my hands. And also I will give as example Dr. Tamara, that she's always encourage me. She's always here. She's always listening to me. And honestly, I'm proud and very happy to be with her, to work with her as well. And also to see such a beautiful women from Africa, Asia, Europe, USA, and others. The lady, she's also expressing herself by singing. That's amazing things. We are all here. Also the Mr. who was talking about what the Islam says about women. Of course, so every religion, they are talking about women in same way, and there is no difference. The only that some others women, they are suffering because of men. And no, I'm not giving any general things, but I see some example. I was helping some raped women as well from Africa, from Morocco as well. And I am member of one of women organization here in Morocco, trying also to give and also to help as much as you can with my company, to provide what I know and to help also others, women and girls, and especially younger women, that they need to be in this kind of man job like me. So my message for all women: let's help each other, let's give experience to each other, and let's to encourage each other and to improve ourselves, to be more stronger, and also to be here for our family, for our countries, and also to be the example of peace, and to be here to help others, women in around the world. So thank you so much for this chance to share with you my experience as a woman who work in different countries with government in investment, innovation, high tech, and other things, and also to be here and to hear every single woman who was here to speak. And I'm happy and grateful. Thank you so much. And I would like to thank another time the President Miriam, that she is giving me this opportunity to express myself and to tell to the women happy Women Days, and wish you good luck. And let's do some things big. Let's help each other. We are here. We create this community. As Dr. Tamara, she said, the only things we have to do is help each other and make more community together. And I'm happy to see all the stronger women, to take experience from them and also to share my experience. So thank you so much, and have a great day.
Thank you so much, Asma Elayazi. I just love your speech, and also it's so close to my heart. When you are saying saying that actually we should pray for each other, and then we should look out for each other. We should encourage each other in any way, and also we should give each other any help we see. And also, you've been so many countries here in Africa as well. And in the Northern Africa, I would mention the USA. You are also from Canada as well. And also you mentioned that we should reach out to help and to teach each other. Thank you so much. Our next speaker is going to be Hanan Ali Mohammed Bamed. Are you available, Hanan? This is your floor. And you must remember the allocation time is 7 minutes. Please do take the floor. Hanan Ali Mohammed Bamed.
So Hanan is not in the room, so we can take a new speaker.
Okay, the following speaker is going to be Dr. Nibal Al-Muallem.
السلام عليكم، مساء الخير.
إن شاء الله.
إن شاء الله. أنا بدي أعمل شير سكرين. Okay.
Dear team, kindly
The
give
floor
the.
is yours, ma'am.
Dear tech team, kindly give. Dear Hamid.
Can you?
Yes, done. Doctor, you are co-host now and you can share your screen, please.
Okay. Is okay? واضح?
Yes, it is.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it clear?
Yes, we can see.
مساء الخير، السلام عليكم جميعا. طبعا بالبداية سأعرفكم عن نفسي قليلا. أنا الدكتورة نيبال المعلم، أنا من سوريا، أعمل في جامعة الإمارات. أنا دكتورة في اللغة العربية وآدابها، عضو المجلس العالمي للغة العربية في بيروت، عضو المجلس الدولي عضو جمعية حماية اللغة العربية في الشارقة، عضو برلمان سابق في مجلس الشعب السوري، أيضا خبير مناهج في المنظمة العربية للتربية والثقافة والعلوم. لدي عدد من الأبحاث العلمية المحكمة في المجلات، ولدي عدد من الكتب التي تدرس في الجامعات. أنا سعيدة جدا بوجودي معكم وبمشاركتي هذا اليوم العالمي للمرأة في العالم. طبعا بداية أحب أن أتوجه بالتحية إلى الدكتورة تمارا الجلوغلاسي وإلى الأستاذة الأخت مريم، اللتان أتاحتا لي فرصة المشاركة في هذا اليوم، وأنتهز الفرصة لكي أهنئ زميلاتي وصديقاتي المتواجدون معنا في هذه المناسبة. ولكل المرأة في العالم أقول لها تحية طيبة في هذا اليوم. أتمنى أن يكون هذا اليوم منبرا تطلين عليه لمعالجة القضايا، لتشخيص ما تعانين به، لتقديم النصائح، لتقديم كل ما يمكن أن يأخذ بيد المرأة نحو الحق، نحو العدالة، نحو تحقيق الكرامة، نحو الوجود الذي هي تسعى إليه منذ القدم. اليوم العالمي للمرأة أنا ستكون مداخلتي شاملة أو عامة، لن يكون هناك تخصص في موضوع ما. هذا اليوم نحن نلقي فيه الضوء على قضايا هذه المرأة ومعاناتها. نحن في هذا اليوم لا نسميه احتفالية بقدر ما نسميه إطلالة أو وقفة على ما تعاني المرأة في هذا العالم من أنواع العنف، سواء الذي تعرضت له قديما أو تتعرض له لاحقا في هذا العالم. وهنا نقول يعني لنطلق ألسنتنا، لنطلق العبارات التي تقدر جهود المرأة في العالم، التي تثمن ما قدمت المرأة في هذا العالم، لأن هذه المرأة قد خاضت حروبا كثيرة وعتية، ليست فقط بالبندقية والمدفع، وإنما بالجهد والثبات والصبر وكثيرا منهن قد دفعن أعمارهن وخسرن آباءهن وأخوانهن وأزواجهن وأولادهن وأحيانا حياتهن في سبيل إثبات الذات في تحقيق الإرادة وانتصار الكرامة. هناك كثير المرأة عانت من العنف وكلنا نعلم ذلك. وأيضا سبقتني زميلتي عائدة حيث تحدثت بأرقام وقالت عن النسب الكبيرة التي وجدناها والتي يعني سجلتها أو حفظتها المنظمات الأمم المتحدة والبنك الدولي وغير ذلك. ونحن تعلمون جيدا أن مثلا 736 مليون امرأة على مستوى العالم وقعن ضحايا العنف، سواء العنف الجنسي أو الجسدي أو غيره من أنواع العنف. كما يجدر الإشارة أنه 5 نساء أو فتيات يقتلن على أيدي أحد أفراد أسرتهن يوميا. تصوروا نحن الآن في هذا العام بالقرن ال21 ونحن نشاهد مثل هذه التصرفات التي تتعرض لها المرأة. وأيضا نرى أن كل واحدة على الأقل يعني تتعرض للتحرش الجنسي في حياتها. تعيش بالمية 86 من النساء والفتيات في بلاد لا توجد بها أنظمة حماية قانونية من العنف القائم على النوع الاجتماعي، التفريق بين الجنسين. والإحصائيات التي أوردتها هي توثيق دلالي على وضع المرأة في العالم. الآن بالمقابل يعني نحن أيضا نأتي إلى الجانب الإيجابي أو نقول بعض الحلول التي أجريت، أن تم تخصيص 5% فقط من المساعدات الحكومية العالمية لمكافحة العنف ضد المرأة. أنا بتقديري هذا قليل جدا ولا يضاهي حجم التأثير النفسي والمعنوي والأذية الجسدية الناجمة عن هذا العنف وتوابعه. طبعا عندنا أشكال العنف كثيرة ومتنوعة أنتم تعرفونها، منها التنمر. وطبعا نحن الآن في هذا العصر باستخدام التكنولوجيا هي التي أعطت جزءا هامشا كبيرا لممارسة هذا التنمر على المرأة. أيضا الابتزاز، أيضا نشوف أحيانا التحرش، أحيانا اختراق الخصوصية. كل هذه الأمور قد أضفت يعني أو ساعدت على العنف وممارسة أنواع العنف على المرأة. الآن نحن بدنا نشوف يعني أنا أريد أن أقف عند نقاط هامة لأدعو من هذا المقام أو من عبر هذه المنصة لأقول أننا لابد أن نزيد أو أن نفعل الموارد المادية المالية للمنظمات النسائية، أن ندعم هذه المنظمات التي تعمل على حماية المرأة وتعمل على صيانة المرأة. أيضا عمل على تعديل تشريعات وقوانين كما ذكرنا، يعني نسبة قليلة جدا من النساء الممثلات في البرلمان. يعني أنا منذ عام 1998 كنت نائب في البرلمان السوري لفترة طويلة، يعني منذ ذلك الحين ونحن نطالب أن تكون هناك نسبة أو تمثيل أكبر للمرأة في البرلمانات، باعتبار المرأة هي نصف المجتمع، وإذا نصف المجتمع لم يمثل فهناك سيكون مشكلة تنموية كبيرة. أيضا يجب أن يكون هناك جانب هام جدا وهو التوعية الثقافية للفتيات منذ الصغر، أن نعي هذه بحقوقهن بواجباتهن، لا أن نركن للاستكانة. لا نقبل أن يكون هناك استكانة في هذا الموضوع ولا تهاون. المرأة لها حق، هي كائن مثلها مثل الرجل، موجود، لها حقها، لها طبيعتها، لها كيانها. أيضا الأديان السماوية، كل الأديان السماوية والشريعة الإسلامية عملت على حماية حقوق المرأة وحفظت سلامتها وأمنها. ولا بد أن يكون هناك موائمة بين الحقوق المدنية والحقوق الشرعية والحقوق السياسية لحماية هذه المرأة ولتجريم كل من يرتكب أي إساءة لهذه المرأة. أيضا سأقول مثلا عن الاحتفالية في اليوم العالمي. فبنشوف أنه إحنا في هذا العام في عام 2024 هذا العام جاء ملبيا ومتوافقا مع متطلبات اليوم العالمي. متطلبات اليوم العالمي هو القضاء على أشكال العنف اللي كانت في عام مثلا 2023 وإنهاء كل هذا العنف القائم على النوع الاجتماعي، وذلك من خلال أن يكون هناك تمويل وأجندة وموازنات ترصد لتنفيذ هذه التشريعات أو هذه القوانين أو هذه البرامج أو المناهج التي توضع لمكافحة العنف. أيضا يجب أن يكون هناك عندنا يعني نحن نقول إذا لم يكن هناك استثمار جيد وأن يكون هناك دعم كبير لهذه المرأة لتصدي لهذه الظواهر، لن يكون هناك تخلص من هذه المشاكل، لن يكون هناك سبيل للوقاية من كل هذه الأمراض الاجتماعية، وسنجد أن هذه الصعوبات وهذه التحديات تؤدي بنا إلى الفشل في أخذ أي قرار مناسب. عن اليوم العالمي للمرأة جاء داعما لتطلعاتها، جاء داعما لرؤيتها على اختلاف المرأة، على اختلاف ألوانها، عرقها، دينها. دائما نحن نقول المرأة بكل الأطياف هي مثال يحتذى في هذا المجتمع، يحتاج إلى تقديس وتكريم وأخذ حقها في الفرص والأجور والعمل والتعليم والتعلم. فبنشوف أنه دائما نحن القوانين المدنية حمت المرأة. هناك قوانين، لكن كيف تنفذ هذه القوانين؟ كيف يكون هناك عدالة صحيحة تشمل المرأة أو تحمي هذه المرأة من كل هذه الاعتداءات؟ أيضا من المكان يعني الأهمية أن يجب أن نقول أن هناك يعني موافقات وموائمات واجتماعات، ودائما يعني منذ نيروبي وبكين وغير ذلك وقبل ذلك وبعدين كلها تطالب في تحقيق العدالة الاجتماعية للمرأة، وتحقيق أن تأخذ المرأة حقها في التعليم، حقها في الحياة، حقها في إبداء الرأي، حقها في تمثيلها في البرلمان، حقها في صنع القرار، وهذا أيضا مهم جدا. الآن نحن يعني أنا أريد أن يكون هناك بعض النقاط أنا أراها أو من وجهة نظري لكي تأخذ المرأة دورها في المجتمع. علينا أن نوفر لها فرص التعليم، أن نتيح لها الفرص بكافة مراحلها وخاصة الجامعية. أيضا إذا دخلت سوق العمل سيختلف، الآن ستختلف المرأة عندما تدخل سوق العمل، سيختلف كيانها، سيختلف قيمتها الاجتماعية، ثقتها بنفسها، شعورها. أيضا تعزيز المشاركة السياسية والبرلمانية وصنع القرار للمرأة. يجب أن يكون هناك دعم نفسي ومعنوي وتشجيعها لتحقيق أهدافها ومساندتها، والقضاء على أشكال العنف والتمييز وتحقيق المساواة والعدالة، وضع القوانين اللازمة. أيضا أنا لدي نصائح أقول للمرأة وللفتاة: اهتمي بنفسك، اهتمي بصحتك، احرصي على التعبير عما يجول بخاطرك بجرأة ووضوح، حافظي على حقوقك، تمسكي بها، ولا تستكيني لأي شيء لا يروق لك أو غير مقتنعة به، لا تفعلي شيء غير مقتنعة به. احرصي على التعليم ثم التعليم، لأنه النافذة التي تطلين من خلالها على العالم، وهو سبيلك لتحقيق ذاتك. تمسكي بحلمك ولا تتقاعسي في التحقيق والسعي لتحقيقه. كوني حيث أنت، كوني كما تشائين، ولكن حافظي على نفسك، تمسكي بكرامتك، فأنت لست وحدك، وثقي بك أنك ستصلين إلى مآربك، فالصبر والإرادة والعزيمة هي من صفات المرأة. كل عام ونساء العالم وفتياته بخير وصحة وأمن وأمان، فالمرأة عطر الحياة ورونقها، وبدونها لن تكون هناك حياة. محبتي لكن وشكرا لإصغائكن، وتقبلوا مني كل تكريم، وكل عام وأنتم بخير. الدكتورة نبال المعلم. شكرا لإصغائكم. شكرا لإصغائكم. أستاذة سوسن.
Ma'am, kindly stop sharing from your side.
Okay. فقط ثواني فقط أعمل شير.
Stop screen sharing from your side.
Okay. لماذا لا يتوقف stop share؟ خلاص أوكي.
Thank you.
خلاص أوكي. stop share.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you. شكرا.
Yes, Noisy, what to do?
Thank you so much for your speech. The Dr. Nabil comes all the way from the UAE. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for your speech. We have now Wilfred Wanjuku Gitonga. He comes all the way from Kenya. If he can then join us with his speech. Are you in the room, Wilfred?
Yes, I'm here.
Thank you so much, Ambassador.
I can proceed?
Yes, you can proceed. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you for affording me this opportunity to participate in this very motivational conference. It is with a profound gratitude that I extend my thanks to Dr. Tamara and Ambassador Miriam for organizing this very pivotal conference. Your dedication to advancing women's economic empowerment through this transformative agenda is truly commendable. The leadership displayed here today is a beacon for the global community, underscoring the critical need for more female leaders worldwide. I'm deeply honored to have been invited as a guest speaker for the International Women's Day Conference 2024. My presentation today will focus on the role of women in business development, a subject of immense importance and relevance to our shared goal of gender equality and empowerment. Your efforts to convene such a distinguished gathering of gender equality champions and women empowerment advocates are highly appreciated. Together, we stand at the forefront of initiatives that boost women entrepreneurs as key contributors to economic growth and drivers of prosperity and change. It is commendable that this conference has successfully been convened a distinguished array of champions of gender equality and advocates for women empowerment. These individuals are at the forefront. I think I jumped my presentation. Okay, furthermore, the organizations I represent are fully aligned with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, particularly Goal 5, which focuses on achieving gender equality and empowering all women and girls. This alignment underscores our collective commitment to enhancing human wellness and prosperity through dedicated efforts in humanitarian and enterprise development. Women entrepreneurs are pivotal in driving economic development and growth by stepping into leadership roles and emphasizing gender equality and women empowerment. These efforts are essential components of each of the 17 United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, demonstrating the integral role of women in fostering global progress and sustainability. Achieving gender equality is fundamental across all SDGs. It is through the fulfillment of women's and girls' rights through these goals that we attain social justice and inclusion, secure economic benefits for everyone, and preserve our environment for future generations. This comprehensive approach ensures that the strides we make today will benefit all segments of the society and sustain our planet in the long run. During these challenging times, the necessity of investment by governments, the private sector, and corporations in initiative for economic empowerment has never been more pressing. Empowerment is achieved when women attain their rights within economic endeavors. Women participation in economic activities lead to production, growth, and development that consequently overcome poverty, reduce inequality, end hunger by improving food security and nutrition, reduce unemployment by creating jobs, improve health and wellness, and achieve overall SDGs. Additionally, the deployment of education and awareness campaigns is essential to inspire women to recognize how their contributions towards achieving the SDGs profoundly impact every facet of their lives. Such initiatives underscore the importance of women's inclusive participation, which is vital for the fulfillment of SDGs, vital in fostering peace, enhancing human wellness, and driving progress. By raising awareness, women are empowered to understand their critical role in societal advancement and the global pursuit of sustainable development. Women's determined efforts, intellect, resilience, and resolve are foundational in nurturing families, empowering communities, and driving national and global prosperity. Their indispensable role in both domestic and international spheres is undeniable. Integrating women in leadership roles and decision-making processes enriches the workplace with fresh perspectives, diverse skills, and innovative ideas essential for navigating today's ever-evolving business landscape. As agents of change, women leaders bring a higher degree of adaptability, collaboration, inclusivity, diversity, and empathy to their roles. These qualities not only foster a more dynamic organization culture, but also enhance the brand's reputation, contributing significantly to the growth and development of their organizations. Despite their significant contributions, women face a myriad of obstacles in their professional advancement within the business realm. Addressing these barriers is paramount to unlocking the full potential of women in the business world, thereby fostering a more inclusive, equitable, and prosperous society. We urge the United Nations, humanitarian aid organizations, governments, global leaders, corporations, foundations, and international bodies to acknowledge and boost gender-sensitive initiatives aimed at supporting women entrepreneurs. Such initiatives are pivotal in leveraging business development models as key instruments for realizing the SDGs. Evidence supports the feasibility of achieving gender parity in the marketplace and leadership roles. We serve to empower women across various capacities, such as managers, entrepreneurs, traders, suppliers, producers, and consumers. This empowerment is instrumental in fostering the exponential growth of businesses, thereby contributing significantly to the global economic development and the achievement of SDGs. In our firm belief that women entrepreneurs are pivotal in driving economic growth and development, we appeal to governments, policymakers, leaders, civil societies, NGOs, advocates, and stakeholders to actively engage, empower, and enable women. This involves providing them with opportunities to enhance their skills, capacities, and leadership potential within global value chains and development sectors. We also wish to acknowledge and commend the select e-commerce platform that have provided significant technology opportunities for all. These platforms have emerged as vital tools enabling women entrepreneurs to create and access global markets for their products. As we start at the crossroads of change, let us envision a world where women's contribution in business and leadership are not just welcome, but are seen as indispensable to our collective progress. Imagine a future where every woman and girl can freely exercise their rights, unleash their potential, and contribute to a flourishing and equitable global economy. This vision is not just a dream, it's a possibility within our grasp. I urge each of you to carry the torch of empowerment and equality from this conference into the world, igniting change that will resonate for generations to come. Let us not just be inspired today, but be transformed into agents of change, committed to making this vision a reality. Together we can and will build a brighter, more inclusive future for all. Thank you all for your keen attention, active engagement, and unwavering commitment throughout this enlightening conference. By joining forces, we are poised to forge a powerful, dynamic alliance that leverages technology innovations. Such collaborative efforts are crucial in dismantling unfavorable policies, regulations, and barriers, thereby accelerating the empowerment of women within an inclusive, industrialized world. Thank you very much. My name's again Ambassador Dr. Winfred Wajiko Gitonga. I'm from Kenya. I am the Vice President of Vision Africa Development and also the Africa Chair for Rwani. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ambassador Dr. Winfred Wanjiku Gitonga. Thank you for your lucrative speech. You are encouraging us that we must improve the health of women, and also the important factor, which is food security. And also you have touched base on women wellness and empowerment of women in society. And also you have touched base on the capacity building and training for women in every area. Thank you very much for your speech. And the following speaker right now is going to be Sujata Singh from India. The floor is yours, and you must remember that you are allocated only 7 minutes. Our speaker, Sujata Singh from India, are you in the room? Sujata Singh from India, are you in the room? The floor is yours.
Dear Queen, I think so. Sujata is not with us in the room.
Thank you, Dr. Miriam. I think we are going to take Queen Nadia Harihiri from France.
Yes, please. I think we move forward.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm going to move to the following speaker, Caroline Makaka from United Kingdom. Take the floor, ma'am.
Hello,
Caroline
sorry, I'm traveling. Can you hear me? I'm just traveling. I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, I do apologize because I'm traveling. You might hear some noises.
Okay.
So,
The floor
yeah.
is yours, ma'am.
So I hope you
7
can.
minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Thank
So,
you.
yeah. Thank you so much for inviting me, Dr. Tamara. Madam Miriam, thank you so much. I really appreciate this opportunity. And in honor of International Women's Month, I would like to just appreciate each and every one of you who are here. And I want to say happy International Women's Month. And obviously my gratitude to Professor Tamara and Madam Miriam for this opportunity, because there's a lot of things that is happening in this world. So whatever is going on in this world, we send prayers to everyone affected, and we come together to support each other and celebrate International Women's Month. So my name is Professor Caroline Makaka, and I'm the founder of Ladies of All Nation International. So I want to talk about the importance of coming together. So I think with the theme this year, it's also focusing on the diversity, bringing together individuals with different backgrounds and experience. So in today's rapidly evolving world, it is important to highlight the importance of diversity and inclusion, and also fostering the importance of empowering women and girls through education. So as we celebrate International Women's Day, we should reflect on how important education. First point is that it helps you gain personal control of your life. By getting education, you give yourself the chance to change your life, your family lives for the better, because knowledge is power. It also helps to make the world a better place. You'll be aware of your rights and responsibility as a citizen. You make more balanced personal judgment, and over time you apply this to the society and help to make this world a better place. So why empowering the young people or women and girls in education? So the importance of empowering women and girls is that they will contribute to their own society in and them to strive and achieve their goals in the future. So movement are inclusive in the needs related to social ethnicity, religion, and gender. So empowering the underprivileged community is very important because we believe that education and vocational training are the way to break the cycle of poverty. The underprivileged children, as girls, are often considered as future family caretakers. So our future mission, I think it's very important to educate girls as well as women to make them understand the power of learning and knowledge. So I think the overall aim is to reach out to more underprivileged communities as we come together, especially in the rural areas, to facilitate them with free education. It is also about providing them with support at different stages in their lives and encouraging development. So this will give them the life skills and confidence to choose their career path. So I think it's very important to reach those goals by guiding them through, by encouraging them towards reaching their goals. And also, the most important thing is that when we come together, we can take responsibility in developing our abilities, supporting each other to achieve our goals and make this world a better place. So I want to give you the importance of, just the example of the importance of education. So when Mark Zuckerberg was at college, he dreamed of a more connected society and invented Facebook. So the rest now is history. But even if you don't invent a website that will change the world, college can connect you with the chance to live your dream. So finally, I'm going to leave you with a quote by Martin Luther King Jr. He once said, the function of education is to teach one to think intensively, to think critically, intelligence and character. And that is the goal of true education. So thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Professor Caroline Makaka from United Kingdom. You have touched base about the diversity individual bringing together the importance of education. And also you have touched base also on empowering women and young girls, as well as education is the result of breaking poverty. Thank you very, very much. Our next speaker is going to be Dr. Jovelyn Espalabra from Philippines. The floor is yours, Doctor. Dr. Jovelyn Espalabra from Philippines, please take the floor. Dr. Jovelyn Espalabra from Philippines. The floor is yours. Dr. Jovelyn Espalabra from Philippines. The floor is yours. Please take the floor.
I don't think they're here, Doctor. Sorry, Queen.
Okay. So now that means we are going to check if we do have Hanan Ali Mohammed Bekmate. If we don't have, then we're going to move forward to our motivating song by Josie De Leon.
Dear Queen, I think so the rest of the speakers are not in the room. So quickly, because few of our members are having some difficulty to connect with the Zoom, so the technical team needs a quick break. Okay, so we are all coming back within 5-10 minutes, and then we can start our next session, because tech team is requesting for one quick break to take more people because which are unable to join us due to some technical issues in the Zoom. So we will be right back within 5 to 10 minutes. And meanwhile, the tech team will see the issues where people are suffering with, they are unable to join us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
See you soon.
Thank you.